Narrowboat One Day More was launched at Mercia Marina in September 2021. Even before the launch, we'd decided that we wanted to spend our first winter aboard in the safety of a marina, and we chose Braunston Marina as our winter home. We thought with only 6 to 8 weeks aboard before winter set in, we wouldn't have enough experience to know what we were doing regarding power, internet, water and everything else that we needed to do. So staying in a marina seemed like the sensible option at the time. We love Braunston, but we escape marina life every now and again to take an out and back trip down the South Oxford Canal to our favourite place at Knapton. For our second winter aboard, with a lot more experience behind us, we decided to see what life would be like staying out on the canal for those winter months. We cruised through some absolutely stunning scenery, made some wonderful friends, but it wasn't without some very unexpected challenges.
Oh gosh. Straight into yours, yeah?
In these next few episodes, we'll be bringing you all the highs and lows of our first winter on the Cut on the Llangollen Canal. In this episode, we leave our mooring near Barbridge Junction and head towards Hurlston Locks to start our winter adventure. While Pete was at the tiller, I prepared dinner in our Mr. D's thermal cooker. This is one of our most useful gadgets on board. It doesn't use any power. This pork and cider casserole is the simplest recipe. A pre-prepared bag of casserole vegetables, a pound of pork fillet, a can of cider, a vegetable stock cube and some rosemary and sage. You just lightly fry the vegetables and pork, add the cider and the stock cube and the herbs, and then bring it to the boil, put it in the thermal cooker, leave it for a few hours, and then it's done when you've finished cruising at the end of the day. What's today's plan then?
Today we're going to do what we said we were going to do yesterday. We're going to go down to Barbridge Junction, take a left on the Shroppy, and then take a right at Hurlston Junction onto the Llangollen.
And hope that the flockies are there at the locks.
Hope some lockies on, if not then there's a little bit of work to do, isn't there? We've got facilities there so we can
emptying and filling
our rubbish and all that kind of stuff, get some water. Hopefully if we're lucky, we might try and get our new drone in the air at the junction there, which would be great. So
and hope we don't lose it.
Maiden flight and filming, so that'd be quite good if we do that.
Yes.
So we'll try.
could have had an andante. Look, a jambutty. It's a jambutty. That really is a word, pollywomple. So we're at Barbary Junction, leaving the Middlewich branch and turning back onto the Shropshire Union, and just a little bit further down, and then we'll be turning right onto the Llangollen through the Hurlston Locks. There's a boat coming. Much further? Another bridge, I think. One more bridge, is it?
Yeah, about a mile, something like that, I guess.
There yet?
We are. We're at Hurlston Junction. We're going to take a sharp right now, hopefully, and up to the locks for the Llangollen.
We're there. We're going on the Gollen.
We are, at last.
We're just trying to get over to that landing over there so that I can get off and go and set the locks. We were told yesterday there was volunteer lock keepers on every single lock, and we can't see any today, so it's going to be all us. But we think we can see somebody coming down, so maybe good. We'll go and check it out. I'm just walking up to see what's going on up there. think we saw a boat coming down, so not sure if we have to let them go the whole way or if there's pounds in between the locks and passing places. So this is Hurlston Locks. There's a flight of 4. Oh yeah, there's a pound. There's a passing pound. So I'm just going to call Pete and let him know. There's somebody coming out of that lock, so we'll come into this one. So this is good timing because this lock was empty, so we're coming in here. There's a boat just coming out of the next lock, so they can leave the gates open for us to go straight into, so the timing is really good. So that lovely lady said she'd finish off the lock. There's her boat will just be going in, and then people come out, and I just walked ahead to make sure this one's ready to go into. It's been absolutely beautiful cruising day. Sunny, a little bit windy, not too bad. It's just lovely autumn colours everywhere. We don't need volunteer lock keepers. There's a boat in the next lock coming down, so that's great because they'll be able to leave the gates open for us and we can leave our gates open for them. And there's a big wide passing pound to get by easily. So we can get rid of our rubbish there, and then just along there, just beyond the lock, there's a water point. I think there's a boat on the water point at the moment, and there's an L-Sand station there to empty the toilet. So we'll get out the lock and stop at the facilities before we head on. So those people stopped on the water point. So there's the Elsan as well at the water point there.
Just after them,
Yeah.
We'll wait from the water. That must be the Elsan there.
Yeah, and then there's rubbish just there behind me. So Pete's just going to fill up with water and I'm going to take the rubbish to the big bin. A quick comfort break for the dogs. Do you want to come up, boys? Hamish, do you want to come up? Come on then. Is that better? Boat come in. We didn't know it at the time, but this would be Jasper's last couple of weeks cruising with us.